There you go.
Thanks for being with us today. Time now here on the InWheelTime Car Talk Show for Jeff's Car Culture. Not the Motor Minute, but the car culture. Abandoned car factories that still hold secrets.
Yeah,
Jeffrey.
the city of Detroit was once the beating heart of the global industry. In automotive industry, basically, the American automobile industry rapidly expanded in the early 1900s with Detroit as its epicenter. Millions of cars rolled out of the factories. The city rightfully earned the name Motor City. So here we go. The first one that's still in Detroit is the Packard Automotive Plant. Since the opening in 1903, the plant served as a manufacturing heart for the Packard Motor Company, producing some of America's most prestigious automobiles. During World War II, the facility joined forces with Rolls-Royce to manufacture 55,000 Rolls-Royce Merlin engines, which was on the Spitfire. The Packard Motor Company collapsed in the late 50s, which led to the closure of the automotive plant portion in 1956, leaving the location abandoned ever since. Deemed structurally unsafe for decades of neglect, the massive complex was partially demolished in 22 and in 24. Today, only fragments of the 3.5 million square foot factory remain. There's been movies actually made in that part of the dilapidated structure as well. So some of it is still viable. They've got the folks that go in there and skateboard and tag all the paint and stuff like that. So it's still around. The next one, this is kind of near and dear to my heart, the Fisher Body Plant 21. This is the old Fleetwood plant. I actually worked on the fourth floor there. If you look really close, you can see my parking spot right up front. Built in 1919, the 600,000 square foot Fisher Body Plant was designed to serve as key manufacturing site for General Motors. The plant closed in 1984 despite a short second life, with small businesses occupying the premises until 1993. The massive concrete structure was left abandoned for decades. According to the Urban Explorers, there we go, the rail system that transported vehicles within the factory is still left in place. After decades of neglect, the building is now fenced off and finally being revived through the Fisher 21 Lofts redevelopment program. So they're trying to do something with it back in that area.
Fisher Lofts.
Fisher Lofts.
Maybe that's what they need to do at the sugar factory in Sugar Land.
I thought that's
turn it into a loft.
I thought that's what they were kind of trying to do.
That's that's another story.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, the next one is the Highland Park Ford plant. This one's got a lot of history to it as well. It's one of Detroit's most significant factories in automotive history. It opened in 1910, designed by the same architect that designed the Packard building. The plant became the birthplace of the modern moving assembly line from Henry Ford, introduced in 1913. As the production of the Model T moved to a different factory, the Highland Park Ford plant transitioned into automotive trim manufacturing, truck and tractor production, as well as the production of tanks, aircraft, and certain parts in World War II. According to the Ford company, sold this historic Highland Park complex in 1981, but it continues to lease space for storage even today. So you probably got a little storage company working, and that's pretty good to keep it going. The last one we got, Michael, is the American Motors Detroit plant. We've covered all the manufacturers there. This one was built in 1927.
Wait a minute, I thought that they were up in Wisconsin.
This one was the original, built in 1927. Oh. It's a 2 million square foot industrial complex that serves as headquarters for American Motors, or AMC. The company first oversaw the development and production of appliances and focused exclusively on production of vehicles starting in 1960. Rambler, the Hornet, the Javelin, Gremlin, Pacer were some of the manufacturer's most popular models built in this factory. In the late 80s, Chrysler acquired...
the fishbowl.
Chrysler acquired the AMC to move as a move to let the complex being repurposed for Jeep and Truck Engineering Center. So there you go.
Well, that was interesting.
Yeah.
That's funny. Because I always thought that American Motors was Kenosha.
Yeah. Well, right. That's probably after that, because this was built early on. So, but again,
I was there for that.
They were making appliances first in this particular plant. So,
appliances.